Hello, YouTube fam. How y'all doing? It's your Uncle Tim. How you doing, Timsters? This is Uncle Tim Rants and Reviews, the channel where I rant and I review. And I want to say, first of all, thank you for watching. Thank you for all the love and the support, and thank you for all the positive energy. This is not just a channel. This is a community of collectors talking about things, dealing with collecting. And I'm going to explain this. Not everything that you're going to hear from this channel is going to be nice and everything like that. Not everything in life is good or bad. Sometimes shit is all bad, and sometimes it's all good, and sometimes it's in between. Right now, I really slowed down on the collecting. It was just like, at one point we had a conversation where it was overflowing, and things were, they were looking up, and I was looking at certain things. Then I go to certain stores, then all of a sudden shit started drying up. It was real. Clearance was hidden at one point, and you was able to find a lot of clearance. I noticed now Target got the Lightyear toys 30% off. Like those ships I showed you on the XL15, they got those for like $20 damn dollars. I paid $20 for two because I had some cold cash a while back, about 3 months ago. But now I look at it like this. They like $20 at Target. You could pick them up there. That's the thing that I'm looking at, fam. I'm starting to realize that space is an issue. You collect what you need and what you want, and the other stuff, you just leave it the hell alone. I haven't seen nothing that really, caught my eye that I really wanted to pick up. The Joes right now are lacking because they're not really pushing good stuff out, and it's not really hitting the way it should. A lot of the stuff is using cheap ass material, and a lot of the Marvel Legends are using cheap ass material too. That along with the Power Rangers and everything, the quality is just going down, and all of a sudden you're spending more money on things that are not worth what they used to be. It's like buying a pair of Jordans now opposed back into the 80s when it was made of leather and suede. The 90s, it was still made of leather. Now they're made of composite. And composite is not the same. The shoes were stitched and all of that stuff and everything. Now they're gluing shoes. They were glued in and stitched. But it seemed like everything is changing now, fam. And that's the thing that I'm talking about, the quality, the craftsmanship. And I know a lot of y'all talking about Storm Collectibles, Mayfax, Figure Arts, Mezco, it's shit. It was one company, Hot Toys. Fam, you know what? Everything deteriorates. Everything breaks down. These are all toys. You pose them after a while, things get the way they get. You move the figure a lot, things become loose. It's real. I feel, a lot of people have different expectations. And my expectation right now is to slow this shit down because I'm not seeing what I want to see. Usually I would have picked up damn near 30 Funko Pops by now. Man, I haven't seen nothing that I wanted to pick up. I seen things that I wanted to pick up, but I go into the store. You heard me talk about that Target Con. That 2023 Target Con that supposed to have the Funko Pops. That stuff wasn't even in the store. I went into like a lot of stores, even with that Necaholic 2023. I couldn't find nothing. I went yesterday just to see if they put the merchandise out late. I'm looking on people's YouTube channel and I see people posting week 2 of this and and I'm like, wait, hold on. We ain't got the first week. I was asking someone about the stuff that they supposed to receive. They looking at me like I was crazy. Like, what the hell are you talking about? What you see on the shelf is what we got. That's the basic gist of what I got and what she told me. Fam, see, this, all of the BS, all of the miscommunication and the distribution is really, really taking a toll on the collectors, because we are sitting back saying, man, you know what? Each time they hold an event, something go up in price, and, people like, well, but you willing to pay this much for this and that? Yeah, you are. But for random shit, I was looking for those baby turtles, because Metalhead and the baby turtles, I was looking for those, fam, and I couldn't find those. I don't know if they were part of Holothon or whatever part, something else they were part of. But, I was checking them out. I was looking at certain things that I wanted to pick up. I was saying maybe I wanted to get off into the Turtles fam. But you know what? I was looking at the shelf space of what I got. Maybe I could take something down. But I was like, I don't know. Then I got mad at Super 7. Because the Super 7 brung out the Silverhawks finally, right? But the Wave 1 with Monstar, the one in the red armor that was looking fantastic, along with Quicksilver, those won't be available to May. So the Series 1 figures won't be available to May, but the Series 2 figures already dropped. They fresh off the damn truck right now on Entertainment Earth and Big Bad Toy Store. So I'm sitting here trying to figure out what the hell is the logic. They got Bluegrass. They got Monstar before he, turned into, the big metal form. They got, what's his name? Steel Wheel. And I'm like, y'all playing, right? You skipped the whole series. See, this is what I'm talking about. It's the bullshit for me, fam. It's too much. These people are playing. They don't understand that you do get tired of the shit. This stuff is expensive. But yet instead, this is what we get. This is what people try to do. They priced the Thundercats so damn hard now that you don't even want to pick them up no more. They went from a certain price to another price, then they hard to find, and you like, man, please. The same thing with DC Multiverse. They're all over the place, but the ones that you are looking for, the exclusive, the Targets, and the Walmarts and the Walgreens, you can't find that shit. Walgreens as far as Marvel Legends. You cannot find this damn stuff. The only thing I probably thought was an exclusive was the Quasar, because you see his ass everywhere for Marvel Legends, fam. Then for Target and G.I. Joe, that was a damn joke. That Python Patrol took damn near a year to come out, and when it came out, all the pieces didn't pop out at once. It's just like they all hit certain stores and they just stayed there, and like other stores were left without, and people were complaining saying, well, we got too many of them. I'm like, shit, then buy them all. If they went on clearance where you had like, oh man, all of these went on clearance, they were showing them. I said, buy them and sell them to some of your brothers, because we ain't getting shit. And if we ain't getting it, guess what? That means somebody else getting it. I'm not telling you to scalp your brothers, but hey, look. Price, taxes, plus shipping. Who gonna complain? It's the same thing it'll be selling on eBay for. And guess what? You ban it from one of your brothers or sisters. And I know y'all like, that still sound too much. No, the same price they paid. Shipping ain't free. Shit, I'm looking at it like this. Let's call it for what it is, man. Right now I'm getting a little frustrated, tired. I've been going through some shit lately, been trying to work on that, It's real out here, fam. We all are going through some shit. And, the toys is an escape for a lot of us. Our hobbies. Whatever hobby it is. I got a friend who into cars, and that's his escape, and, he was working on it. Tell me why somebody steal his damn car and it ain't running. How the hell do you steal a car that don't run? They didn't get far. I'm like, what the hell was the thought process? We gonna ride off into the sunset. Don't got an engine, how you gonna ride off? Fucker. Like I tell you, people don't got good damn sense. And the person that stole it probably knew it didn't have an engine, but I'm trying to figure, why would you do this? Some people just be aching to go to jail. But you know what? I've been talking to a lot of you all about some of everything. And, and it's hidden all at once. It's just like you get angry. And, I want to say this about the shorts. I know I'm overloading your short feed, but I'm going to keep overloading it. We going to overload it till I'm the only person you see, because I'm that damn petty. No, fam, but I want to say also that some of the stuff that you see, some of the pictures, some of the art, these come from people who are out there doing this stuff. They be on Facebook groups. I would list their personal information as far as where to find them. But you know what? I said, man, that can backfire in so many different ways. There are people doing customs. Some of this stuff is on eBay. People are out here doing their best, trying to either circumvent what's going on as far as pay or just escape. Because, shit, it's real out here, fam. And, I keep saying it to people, but they saying, man, you just preaching right now. No, damn it, the rent done went up. When your rent done went up and your ass, they go up on your rent, but your check ain't go up. They went up on damn groceries. I remember $100 would get you damn near a cart full of damn groceries back in what, the 80s, the 90s too. Even in the 2000s. Then you hit 2023, $100 is like 3 items in your damn cart. You trying to figure out what the hell is really going on. Damn eggs is half the damn price. Each egg is $100. You trying to figure out, is it a golden goose out there somewhere? You're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. You're trying to figure out why is it that it's so damn hard. And sometimes I've been talking to a lot of collectors and they've been coming to me, asking like, what is going on? They was like, their significant others are not backing them. They're talking shit to them. They're making them feel like they're losers and all of that. Man, you know what? That affects everybody's self-esteem and their mental perception on what the hell they doing. Instead of, motivating a person to be the best at what they are, and if they fulfilling every need that they got, fam, and I'm serious, if you fulfilling all your duties as a husband, as a provider, nobody shouldn't be fucking with you. And that's the thing that I'm talking about. As a wife, same thing. As a provider, nobody shouldn't be fucking with you. You know what? If you're not messing with the household budget, you ain't messing with anything that got to do with anything else. This is legal. Collecting is legal. It doesn't matter how old you are. It matters what joy it puts on your face. When people are happy, they do happy things. When people are miserable, they do miserable shit. And, it's like a lot of people out here want people to be miserable. And they get mad when the motherfucker start doing miserable shit to them. My point is, leave people where the hell they at. If you met them doing this, they're not going to change. If you met a person and they were 700 damn pounds, they're not going to lose weight because you met them at 700 damn pounds. If you met them at 100 damn pounds, that's different. You can't have unreal expectations of people. And this is what I've been preaching to my brothers and sisters out there. If you find yourself where somebody study putting you down, making you feel less than, man, maybe you should have a decision to make. And I'm not telling all of y'all to run and no, Unc told me to run and get the hell out of there. Unc told you no, think of your damn self first. You know what? I hear so many people say, my wife come first. My kids come first. No, I come first. I was put on this damn earth. I come first. Then everybody else. Because if I'm fucked up, you ain't gonna be no good. If I'm messed up in the head, you won't be no good at all. I gotta be together. So I come first. Because if you break up with somebody, they gone. Your mind is gone. You never get somebody 100% of you. You give them 80 or 90%. Save some for your damn self. Because that allows you to look at the situation with more discretion. Because, see, when you all in, oh, yeah. No, pay attention. And I keep telling people, pay attention. If people are mocking you and laughing at you, that ain't love. That ain't somebody talking to you, wanting to see you to be the best that you can. I look at it all as what it is. Sometimes people use that as a way to put you down and belittle. And, we shouldn't be belittled. We shouldn't be destroyed. This is just a damn hobby. I know people who collect Christmas tree lights. Christmas tree decorations. Christmas tree. I apologize, tree. But, man, you'd be surprised what people collect. And you know what? I'm not one to tell you what not. I know people who collect unicorn paintings. Man, look, shit. Do what you do. It ain't illegal. It ain't hurting no damn body. I know people collect teddy bears. And that's a guy. He explained to me and I was like, oh, okay. Dude, I ain't got nothing to say. I'm not your daddy. I'm not your mama. I don't have nothing negative to say. Shit, how could one collector talk about the other collector? Everything that we collecting is legal. Now, I see if you was collecting illegal shit, it's different. But it's legal and sold in stores. Man, come on. I'm looking at, the safe space. It's hard to come out because I'm upset a little bit. The safe space for a collector is supposed to be their home, the person that they're with. And I'm hearing from so many people that that ain't the case. You need to find somebody that you are compatible with. If you're not compatible with the person, I've been there with a person before I was married. I was married to someone else, and that person wasn't compatible with me. I didn't know because I kept trying to force the issue of compatibility. Once I found out, fam, it wasn't even a second thought. You know what? If you boost people up and you put them on a pedestal, sooner or later, people forget about the people that put them on a pedestal. Make sure you understand that you keep the person that you with at the same length you are. Y'all both standing on the ground. You get what I mean? Grounded, understanding the situation. You know what? I'd be so happy when I talk to you all because, you all let me know what's going on and how you feeling and, how certain family members making you feel, how, some of you all are bringing your kids into the hobbies, talking to them, telling them about certain things, taking them to the stores and showing them the toys and, getting them interested in it. I got a friend that he does cycling, he ride, bicycles, like the 10 speed, like those 10 speed, and he got his son into it. Man, I thought that was really good. You get your kids off into your hobbies. You get them interested. You get their imagination going. You get them understanding that, look, there's more to than everything else. You don't have to be in this box that everybody got you defined as. You can think outside that box. And that's what collecting help you do. It help you look at different avenues sometimes when you can't find the stuff you're looking for back here in the store. You start thinking outside the box. There's eBay. There's Whatnot, Macari. I know Etsy had something at one point in time. But you can find the stuff somewhere every damn where now. I'm gonna look at some flea markets. I'm gonna look at thrift stores. I'm gonna look at the Goodwill. You may not find these figures, but you may find some figures that you've been looking for a while. You know, that's the thing that I've been trying to understand and try to tell people. You got to think out the box in collecting. There is so much going on right now that a lot of us are getting frustrated. We're getting flustered because of the prices. I hear that McFarlane prices may go up. You know what? Look, I can't even get mad at him. I just can't. If his prices go up, he ain't one of those people that you see that done raise the damn price every month or then brung them back, then brung them up. No, his MSRP has been what it was for a very long time. $19.99 for the regular figures, $24.99 for the builder figures. But, maybe the stores may want a different price point, and everybody's looking to make more money. The brick and mortar stores are losing business left and right. They're cutting staff members. And I know a lot of you all don't care, but I care. Because if people lose jobs, guess where they don't start looking for jobs next? They may start looking at your job. And it's just being serious. I'm trying to figure out where everybody's going who leaving certain jobs. And these are legitimate questions. Where are these people going? I study here people telling me, man, I got another job over here. Doing what? Man, I just been trying to figure out, fam. I've been on so much lately trying to understand what is going on. Just been thinking. I've been talking to my wife about a 5,000 subscriber giveaway. And she said, you don't get that Joker Titan away? I said, yeah, I'm going to enter it in a drawer. And I said, I want to do some other stuff. But I said I had to get to the store and see because I said everything I seen at the store, I wouldn't even want. Just being honest, just realistic, fam. It's just like lately, the quality of everything is just bad. I did see some Power Rangers Zeo that looked fantastic, but damn, they so small. And people were mad because it's picking up Power Rangers, fam. And tell me why the legs were so damn short. And some of them, the legs were really long. And I was like, wait, hold on. How the hell does that work? Don't people watch this stuff before they let it leave out the door? And guess what? A lot of people don't give a damn. You know, they looking at it like this. That ain't my job. I'm not part of quality control. Fam, this is just something that you get mad at and you just think about. You know, there's so many things that's going on. And I just been sitting here wondering, like, man, is it me? Why am I not seeing anybody in the groups really posting the way they used to? Like I said, I went back to check on some people because, again, they told me, look, I'm not on YouTube. You gonna find me over here. You see what I, put up, and I went back. And that's the thing that I wanted to talk to you all about. A lot of them are not there. And, people, I remember back in the day, person put up a post, you got damn near 300 or 400 people liking the post. But now you get damn near 10 or 20 people that probably like it over a period of time. And I'm like, something done happened. Either people got frustrated with the groups and all the rules that they give you, or people just said the hell with all of it, period. And, I'm done, Again, like I told people a while back when we were in 2021, in 2022, those were pandemic rules going on. When you hit 2020, 21, 22, you still had pandemic rules going on where people were still in the house in some cases, still on unemployment some, and they were just not having too much to do. And they were just, doing a lot of stuff, But now, like I said, this world is wide open. People are traveling, going places, doing things. And shit done changed. And everybody's perception on everything has really went through the roof. Everybody is expecting more, bigger, better. And, just to be honest, that's not going to happen. I'm not, you get one thing, people will expect you to one up it. Oh man, I bet he, if he get a Galactus, he don't get the bigger Galactus after that. No, I'm not doing none of that. I don't got no room for that shit. After, you got to think about it. If you ain't got no room for this shit, you don't need to get it. That's just real talk. If you don't have room to put your stuff, don't get something that's overdone. I was getting those big ass Terradromes and the space shuttles for the G.I. Joe. Fam, you know what? If that stuff wasn't sitting somewhere where you couldn't see it or all the way on the top shelf, I thought about it. I said, I'm not buying no more of those. People ask me how much did it cost to complete a Terradrome? To complete it back in the day, probably have been like $200 because, the stuff wasn't that expensive. Now, you may be going like, now, if I tried to complete it now, probably damn near $500 because the shit is so expensive. They're charging you so much for everything. Everything that was at one price. I remember when I first got it in, like 2018 and I was getting the pieces, they were so damn affordable. 2019 hit, the shit got crazy. 2020 hit, it got super weird. And this is why I'm saying you have to think before you buy something. If you're going to buy it, try to buy it complete because, piecing it out, you may find some people that'll give you good prices, but shit, high as hell. Another thing, I just appreciate y'all. I just got to say this over and over. I know this video today is longer than any video that I probably put up in a long time. But it's just me explaining everything that's been going on. I've been going through some stuff. Physically, me and my wife, and it's just real. It really puts your life into perspective, some of the things that you go through. I hear so many people saying, you don't go through anything. You don't have a bad life. You don't know what I'm going through. Look, it ain't a misery competition. It ain't, who's more deserving of the pity award. It ain't none of that. Like I said, I don't know what anybody's going through. People go through some shit that you never even heard of. like I said, I was talking to one guy and he told me some stuff that he was going through. I almost fell out. I said, damn. You think you got it bad until you start hearing what people are going through, fam. And it's crazy out here. It is crazy. You think you done lived through a soap opera until you heard somebody else tell you their damn story. And you thinking to yourself, he making this shit up. And guess what? He ain't. He telling you the damn truth. It's just hard to believe because sometimes truth is much weirder than fiction. Because you don't have to think about a lot of shit when you just telling a story. But when you telling the truth, shit just come off like, you be like, man, I didn't even know he was going through all that. I didn't even know that happened. When did this happen? Fam, I've been talking to people off the subject about video games, and they've been talking to me about how the prices are coming back down. I don't think video gaming is dead. That ain't what it is. The newer collectors are digitally downloading their games. They're not using too many physical copies. The younger generation, a lot of them not into physical copies. They're doing digital, and again, a lot of them are not playing multiple games. A lot of them are just playing one or two games that take up a lot of space on their system. That's what I see a lot of people doing now. A lot of these games got immersive worlds, those big worlds that are never ending, back in the day when we was young, it was just, you get to this certain part, that's it. But, you could keep running in one direction in this game and you can keep running forever. And, I've been hearing a lot of cats explain to me like, they starting at the PlayStation now, the PlayStation era. They don't want to buy cartridges because they're too expensive. Fam, you can buy cheap-ass NES games quick. Not every NES game is expensive. Not every Super Nintendo or every Sega game is expensive. You can find this shit still for cheap. Because, again, not everything is a gem. Not everything is a diamond. Some of this stuff is just like it was when you was little, a dud, and you can still find it. You can still find a lot of this stuff back here. A lot of stuff that I don't got up, like the Transformers, the Power Rangers, the Fortnite stuff. You can find that stuff. The Turtle stuff. You can find this stuff. It's just a lot of people don't want to look. Like, I was into sports cards at one time, and I went into a thrift store recently, and they had a big ass, like, almost tub of sports cards. And they wanted like $100 for the tub. Now, if I wanted to jump back in, seriously, if I wanted to jump back in, I would have spent that $100 and went on about my business. But I didn't want to jump back in. And there's a reason why I didn't want to jump back in. Sometimes it's best just to leave things alone. If you got too many damn hobbies, it becomes too much. And I was thinking, I take the rookies out of there because they were like, it's still rookies in there. It's just, we didn't want to go through all that. So after you take the rookies out, that's probably the 100 to 200 cards. What you going to do with all the rest of those damn cards that's still in that tub? Where you going to put that stuff at? If you don't have no room to put the shit you got now, where you going to put that at? Dude, that's what I was thinking about with these hobbies. They take up space. I used to be into cards a lot. Like I said, I had like 2 or 3 damn tubs and nothing but sports cards. And it was crazy as hell. I had rookies all over the place. And if I would have kept a lot of that stuff along with the comic books, I had like the first X-Men. I'm not talking about the one from the 90s. I'm talking about the one from the damn, I think it was what? I think that was the 60s or something. It wasn't in the greatest condition, but I had the first one. Then I had that one where the new X-Men came in. It wasn't the first, I don't say it wasn't the best, but I had it. That's the thing. If I would have kept all that stuff, but sometimes when you leaving, you lose shit to fires, you lose shit to like divorces. Man, you know what? Please. I have seen people where when they were going through a divorce, the person took their collection. Yes. They were that damn petty. It's like, taking a dog that you don't take care of, that you don't like, that you don't even do anything with. You won't even feed the damn dog, but you can't see the other person with it. That's what this was. But thank you so much for watching. I appreciate you. I appreciate everybody asking where the hell I've been. You know, I'm still here, fam. But till later, peace out. Much love. Happy Saturday.